Ladies and gentlemen, the topic of my speech is must hate dogs. Before I start my speech, I want to make sure that no dog is here. One day at work, I happened to see one of my colleagues. She is a beautiful girl, a very young girl, and she had a screensaver on her computer, and the screensaver was a very lovely dog, a white dog with very nice white long hair. I think it's called Sleep, I think. And she was licking, the dog was licking the screen. And then the words appeared, and the words were, must love dogs. So I looked at it, and that was the first time I listened to this, I read this thing. After a few days, I was having a walk on the Nanjing Road, and one guy passed by me, a young guy, and he had a t-shirt, and on the t-shirt, very big, it was written, I love dogs. I thought, oh, I see. Second dog in one day. And I continued to walk. After about 2 or 3 minutes, another guy passed by me. He also had the same kind of shirt, and there was written, I love dogs. And I thought, wow, what's going on? I continued to walk, and finally I saw one shop. They were selling t-shirts. I went inside and I said, excuse me, man, what's wrong? Why everyone suddenly start loving dogs here in this city? And why so many different designs and all have the same sentence, I love dogs? And he said, well, man, you don't know who love dogs? I said, yeah, I know. In my Toastmaster club there is a girl, her name is Delphi. She loves dogs very much. No, you stupid guy. Every girl loves dogs. Every girl. And these are smart guys, they know it. If you don't love dogs, you will remain single all your life. I said, oh, now you understand? All these guys, they want to attract girls. So if you want to attract girls, you have to wear this shirt so that the girls can know that you love them. I said, well, I don't mind too much if a few girls are attracted towards me also. So can I buy one t-shirt? And the moment when I was paying the bill, paying the price, and something from my inside said, stop. This is being dishonest. You don't really love dogs, so why you are lying? I stopped there. I said, well, do you have a shirt which says, I hate dogs? No one wants to attract guys. Maybe you want to attract guys? I said, oh, no, I don't want to attract guys. I ran out of the shop. Why I ran out very quickly, I cannot tell you, because in Toastmasters we don't talk about that. But as I came out, and I was about to collide with a girl, but I stopped. I managed to stop. And then I saw she had a very fine bag, and on the bag there was written, must love dogs. I said, wow, dogs. What's going on here? And then, at that moment, I just felt the itch to express myself, to express my hatred for dogs, and to make my specifications clear also. Must hate dogs. Dogs are becoming so important that I am afraid one day they will run the world. I was in the hospital. I was there to meet a friend of mine, and in front of the operation theater, a lady was very worried. It was emergency theater, and she was almost crying. I went to her and I said, well, no problem, he will be okay. Who is he inside? He said, well, he's my husband, he had a heart attack. I said, and then she started to cry. I said, okay, no problem, the heart attack nowadays is not a very big disease. She said, oh, I know, he will be okay, he had heart attack 3 times before. It's my dog. He just broke up with his girlfriend, with his dog friend. And now he is so sad that his tail is always down. I'm thinking, how can I bring his tail up? I said, wow, yeah, this is definitely a big problem. Your husband, no problem. You can find another one. When I was in London, there was a television program. It's the dog or me. Dogs are so important. Your spouse is not that important as the dog. Now you might be thinking, why am I so against dogs? Well, my diplomatic relationships with dogs were never so bad as it is now. It's at its lowest, as you might have heard in the international media. But since the beginning, since I was born, I didn't like them. The day I was born, many dogs were killed by the municipality. It was a black day for them also. I hate dogs because dogs have no humanity in them. Now here, so many humans, and if I ask all of you are good communicators, but some of you are going to tell me, I am very shy, I cannot make a public speech. Have you ever seen a dog come to you and says, oh no, I'm very shy, I cannot bark? And they have no etiquette. No etiquette at all. You know, after salsa, sometimes it's very late when I go back to my my apartment. And when I enter the gate, and suddenly a dozen dogs will come out and start barking at me, you know. You know, if they can just select one toastmaster of the evening and send it to me, that we are having a dogs annual meeting here, the road is closed for human beings, I don't mind having a long walk. A walk is very good for health. They don't appreciate cultural diversity also. You know, in Pakistan we have very long shirt. It looks very nice. I thought maybe the Chinese people will like this culture. One day I put this shirt on and I came out. I don't know about the Chinese people, but the dogs didn't like it. I started to run, and when I entered my home, I closed the door, and the dogs still continued to bark as if they were telling me, if you have to show your culture, you would better not live in this area. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason I don't like dogs. They have no humanity, no cultural appreciation in them, no etiquette. In the end, I would like to give a disclaimer that no dog was harmed during the preparation of this speech. And if any dog or any close relative of dog is listening to this speech, please take note that the ideas expressed are only of mine, do not represent of the human being in general. Thank you very much.